Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Sarah Oluwatosin Femi and you're welcome to Sarah's Corner. So today I'm going to be talking to you about making New Year resolutions, right? New Year resolutions are goals that you set for the year ahead. You could make resolutions for anything, but basically, in layman's terms, New Year resolutions are plans that you set ahead for the year. They are things that you hope to have achieved by the time the year is over. So that is what New Year resolutions are. And in this video, I'm going to be telling you things I've learned about setting New Year resolutions and how you can learn from what I've learned. I hope that makes sense. So let's dive right into the video. So, disclaimer guys, this video is for Christians. Yes, I know that sounds a little discriminative, but actually I said this video is for Christians because if you're not a Christian, you would find it very difficult to understand the content of this video. But if you are, you would bear me with witness that before you set any plan at all, before you start making any plans for anything, the first thing you should do is take it to the Lord in prayer. Because you have to seek the face of God concerning what you want to do. You want to make sure that your plans align with the plans of God. What I have learned to do over time is when the year is about to come to an end, I start to be at alert. Because over time I've learned that when a season is about to come to an end and another season is about to start, the Lord would most likely want to start speaking to his children about the things that he's about to do in the next season. So before I even start to piece out plans at all or start to get obsessed with or attached to certain plans, I first of all go to God, believing that he will set my heart on the right things, believing that he would help me to desire things or resolutions that are directly from him, resolutions that align with his plans for my life. Because Philippians 2:13 says, it is God that works in us to will and to do according to his good purpose. So this passage tells me that when I go to God, trusting that he is able to work in me in a way that his desires become mine, I can count on him to help me set the right achievable New Year resolutions that are in line with his plans and purpose for my life and in accordance with destiny. Because trust me, if you go out of the will of God to set goals, to set New Year resolutions, I'm talking from experience, you would only be frustrated in the long run. You will be frustrated because they will not be achievable. Now, going to God at all or even hearing from him as regards these things require that you have a relationship with him. And your relationship with God thrives by you intentionally investing in it. For instance, if you have a friend that you guys haven't spoken in years, maybe you haven't spoken in 2 years, you will most likely just call that person your friend as per title. Let me just call the person my friend. But if you have a friend that you guys speak every day, whether you guys are in close proximity or not, you guys spend time talking every day, spend time gisting about your day, investing in your relationship, that friend would definitely know more about you, would definitely know what is going on in your head, would definitely know a lot about your plans, would definitely know you better than that friend who hardly speaks to you. So that is the same with God. If you indeed want to know the mind of God, you want to know how God speaks, you want to know God very much, the only way that this can happen is when you spend time investing in your relationship with God, talking to God, spending time with him, spending time, with his word, spending time fellowshipping with like-minded people, fellowshipping with the brethren. It is by this way that you can know more about God, that you can know the mind of God as regards your life, as regards the world. This is to say that you cannot know the plans of God for your year, you cannot know the plans of God for your life if you don't start now to build a relationship with him, if you don't start investing in your relationship with him and making your relationship with him thrive. Now, some people only come to God maybe when they're in need of something, or when they're in need of direction. Like now, okay, we are trying to set new year resolutions, and we have heard that, oh, we have to build a relationship with God, and then they feel, okay, when I get clarity or when I get something right, then they go back again. No, building a relationship with God is continuous, is a continuous process. You have to be with God, stay with God, because we need God more than we think. You have to deliberately stay with God, not just for what you can get from Him, but to indeed know Him, to build a thriving father and child relationship with Him, so that by the time you are in need of something, it wouldn't just be, oh, coming and going. It will be where you dwell. It will be your home. Like, make the presence of God your home. So I'm going to close with this. When God was going to destroy Sodom and Gomorrah, who did He speak to? He spoke to Abraham. Why was Abraham privileged to be spoken to by God about the plans that God had for Sodom and Gomorrah? Abraham was privileged to be spoken to by God because of the relationship that he had built with God. God considered Abraham a friend. God considered Abraham a friend, and because of the friendship that Abraham had with God, Abraham was able to know the plans of God ahead and then rescue his nephew Lot from Sodom and Gomorrah. You see the importance of building a relationship with God. God will feel at peace. It will be easy for God to tell you about His plans ahead of time, so that you can also make plans. Now, God does not just speak to people anyhow. God speaks to people that He trusts. And to be a person that God trusts, you have to be His friend. And how do you be His friend? You be God's friend by building a relationship with Him, constantly thriving to invest in your relationship with God. Start to work on your relationship with God today, so that you will not set plans blindly, so that you will not be frustrated in the middle of the year or at the end of the year when you see that the plans that you set are not in accordance with the grand plan of God, when you see that the plans that you set are unachievable. I believe that this video will come in handy as you start to set resolutions for the year, as you start to make plans ahead for year 2025 and even many more years to come. Make sure that you constantly thrive to build your relationship with God. Make sure that you constantly try and, invest in your relationship with God, so that you can know His mind pertaining to His plans for your life, His plans for every year. And I pray that you get clarity as you do this in Jesus' name. Thank you for watching this video. If you've not subscribed to my channel, please do share this video to your friends and family. And I'll see you in my next video. Don't forget to also leave a comment below if this video blessed your life, or if there's any other thing that you think that we can learn as regards making resolutions for the year. Thank you so much, and God bless you. Bye.